What is the first thing that you think of when I say the words Kai Cenat? It can be many of things. Most people would say funny, entertaining, Twitch streamer, AMP. There's a multitude of many things that people think of when they think of Kai Cenat. However, something that I can tell you that nobody ever thinks of when they first hear the words Kai Cenat. It's definitely not intelligent, smart, philosopher, architect, fashion designer. Like, no, those are things that nobody thinks of when you hear the words Kai Cenat. And I will say I don't agree with putting people inside of a box. But let's be honest, your reputation defines you. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Kai Cenat isn't really known as a, like, super intelligent, smart person, if that makes any sense. He's kind of known as a dude who gets 30 on stream and begs for subs on Twitch. It's not really the most IQ-heavy job to have, if you can even call it a job. And for those of you who aren't chronically online like me, Kai Cenat recently has gone on this huge, like reformation arc where he's basically trying to better himself as a person, and he's documenting all of it. And to give some context on why he's just going on this random-ass Vinland Saga type arc all of a sudden, it's because he's just coming off of one of the most successful subathon Twitch streams of all time. And you know what a subathon is? It's basically like a 30-day long, like, period non-stop stream where this dude Kai Cenat just begged for a bunch of Twitch subs.
So we're in the first 30 minutes of me taking a shower. It is called Dirty 30. Where while I'm in the shower, if you guys sub up, you guys can make me more dirty. So me in the shower, if y'all sub up, it'll affect me.
And he did a bunch of stuff. He had all these different guests on. He literally had LeBron James, the GOAT, on his stream. And after that subathon, he decided to go on this, like, 3 to 4 month break where he just didn't do anything. And also, most notably, he was dating this one girl named Gigi, and he just randomly, like, tweeted out that he was single and he's never gonna be in a relationship again, which might probably be the reason why he's doing all this shit. So then, out of nowhere, a couple weeks later, after he just announces he's single now, right? He just makes a YouTube video where he says that he's quitting streaming. And then he goes on to reveal that he had this secret YouTube channel called Kai's Mind, where he posted a bunch of videos of him trying to better himself as a person. He posts videos of himself, like, reading books, like, phone conversations, and he also is documenting himself starting a fashion design company. He's making clothes now, right? And it's called Vivet. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are ferociously clowning this dude, right? And to be honest, rightfully so. It's so performative. Like, if you watch any of these videos, this dude is doing shit that literally nobody does.
Our time and location, creating implementation, intention, and strategy. You can use pair a new habit with a specific time and location. The implementation intention formula is I will behavior and time and location. Habit stacking the strategy you can use to pair a new habit with a current habit. The habit stacking formula is after current habit, I will new habit, and that is time. Coming 123 December 24th. Stating again, I am reading to articulate myself better for the future.
Like, he's not doing this stuff. He just does it because it's in front of a camera. But he has the shitty iPhone camera to film the videos. He's wearing wired headphones. He has like a notebook where he like writes a bunch of his ideas and shit. And it's like, maybe we just don't know who Kai Cenat for real is. But from the outside perspective looking in, bro, that is not you. What the fuck is he doing? This is like performative male supreme leader right here. It's great. All he's missing now is carrying his own bag and drinking matcha. Now, I will say this. Everyone is clowning on him, okay? And I'm gonna be too, don't worry. But I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not that bad. Like, yeah, it's funny, he's performative, he's doing all this corny stuff, but like, why are we low-key clowning on somebody for just trying to simply better themselves? Like, I understand Kai Cenat is known as like the loud, obnoxious, get sturdy, beg for Twitch subs guy on like online, right? But what is so bad in him trying to like recognizing that, like, look, I don't like the person that I am, and I don't like how I present myself to people online, and I want to change that. I really don't understand what's so bad about it. It really just goes to show that motherfuckers will literally hate on anything. Anything that you do, you'll be hated for it. Like, literally, you can save 35 babies out of a burning hospital building. There's gonna be at least one crusty ass chud and like living in Zimbabwe that's gonna call you a horrible person for doing it. You cannot make everybody happy. Like, look at this dumbass motherfucker reading a book. Look at this dude trying to like obtain knowledge and shit. You fucking loser. But also, that only applies in the case that Kai Cenat is actually trying to improve himself as a human being. And when you watch these videos on Kai's Mind, that motherfucker isn't learning shit. Like, if you watch any of the videos of this dude reading
Spontaneity of life. Hardly such questions set up a false what does that mean? Dichotomy. A false dichotomy. What does that mean? A dichotomy. A division or contrast between two things that are or represented as being opposed or entirely different. Repeated branching into two dichotomy.
He's just reading words. You might say, like, well, bro, everyone reads words. But what you're not understanding is, if you're trying to, like, learn some shit, you need to actually be able to, like, fully read what you're reading. He's just reading words off a page and not retaining any of the knowledge. Like, you're not gonna retain anything that you read when you read like this. The duck went to the store and waddled away from the lemonade stand. Like, that's not, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you reading aloud? Read to yourself, bitch. That's how you know it's performative as shit. Who sits down and reads a book aloud to themselves? The motherfucker is quite literally reading books aloud to all of the souls of the kids that he aborted. That was so fucked up, I apologize. And everyone watching this has done that before. Like, they'll be reading something and they'll go to the next page and they'll realize they literally didn't remember anything that they just read off that page. That's what I mean. He's reading words, but not retaining any of the knowledge that he's reading about. It's going through one ear, out the other. And that's why I take such a big issue with what Kai Cenat is trying to do, okay? Because look, if it was like obvious that he's trying to become a better person and trying to like change his reputation, then I'd be fine with that. However, like I said, it's blatantly obvious that it's just completely fake. Like, why is Kai Cenat trying to frame himself as this like up-and-coming savant in the fashion design world? Motherfucker, we know who you are. We know who Kai Cenat is. Why are you acting like you're not Kai Cenat? And look, this also isn't anything new to Kai Cenat. He's known as the dude who has a stylist for literally everything.
We just got the song with it. Viva la vida. Viva la vida. By cosplay.
Like, Kai Cenat is known as one of the biggest anime LARPers I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. There's so many clips of him being like, yeah, bro, I love anime, man. I be watching like Death Note, One Piece and shit. And when people call him out on it, the dude freezes because he actually doesn't watch that shit.